everyone, it's Carissa and I am back again. Thank you for bearing with me while I've been redoing my craft room. Today I have a card and, well, I'm hoping it works out. These are all scraps. So even down to my card base, this is a scrap of craft cardstock, which will become crumb cake, staying the same color, just a new name. And this is a piece of 4 by 8.5 cardstock, but these are all scraps. So let me get this out of my way and get started. I have something going in my head, but we'll see if it turns out the way I envision it. And I'm gonna start by just folding this in half. So since it's 4 by 8.5, it is going to be a 4 1/4 by 4 inch card. And my goal was just to use up scraps on this card and not use any new pieces of paper. So there's my card base, and it can either run like this or like this. I think I'll have it open like that. So it's not a perfect square. It's a little bit off of a perfect square. Okay, so I'm going to take this stamp. It is from the, let's see, With All My Heart stamp set right here. And I am going to just stamp the background in Versamark ink. So it's going to be a really faint watermark. Now I have, let's see, these 3 little scraps over here, which you can see I've already cut out my label that I'll use later from this orange, or pumpkin pie, I'm sorry. This is a piece of chocolate chip textured cardstock, and it has been stamped for a previous project with the wood grain background stamp. And so I'm just going to start cutting these down to size. So I need a 4-inch piece here. And I have it at 4 1/4, but you'll see why in a minute, because there's a little place where it wasn't stamped. So anyway, okay, so that's 4 inches. Looks like it could use a little shave. So it's not quite 4 inches. And it's not 3 7/8 either. So that's okay. It doesn't really bother me to have that little gap there. I am going to mount this on the pumpkin pie. Let's see. Just want... Okay, oops. I'm moving you all around, sorry. So I just want this piece at, let's say, 3 7/8. Well, right about there. Let's see if it works. Well, that'll work. And then I just want a tiny bit, and I didn't even measure this. Looks like it's 2 3/8 wide. So let's go with 2.5. So this should, no. What did I do? I messed up my measurements. Okay, we're gonna make this work. Okay. There we go. 2 3/8. This is 2 3/8 by 3 7/8. And this is 2.5 by 3 7/8. And then I am going to take a piece of this Melon Mambo. I'm letting you guys see all of this because, let's go with 3 7/8. And I'm not even going to cut this one down. You can tell that it's not as wide as the others, and that's just because I am going to use it as a one-sided border on one of these. But first, I am going to punch it with this edge punch, and I don't even remember what it's called. I will put it on the screen for you. I decided I did not like that, so I'm going to use scallop. I just cut the edge off that I punched with the other punch, and I am just using the scallop punch now. That's better. Okay, so now I can mount these. And I'm just going to mount this to the front of the card. Okay, so I have this little label, and this is from, let's see, this is the Sizzlitz Lots of Tags Label 2. So this will go on here. I am going to stamp this with All My Heart from the With All My Heart stamp set onto white paper using pumpkin pie ink. Let's try that again. Okay. And I'm going to punch this out using the Modern Label Punch. There's that. Then I'm going to stamp this on another piece of Melon Mambo cardstock in Melon Mambo ink, just because I want to cut out that little heart there. Okay, so I have this little heart cut out, and I'm just going to take an edge piece of my dimensionals because the heart is smaller than a full-size dimensional. And I could even cut it down just a little bit more. Let's see if that will work. Okay, that will work. So I just have that little teeny tiny dimensional right there. I am going to pop that up on top of that. I'm then going to take this piece that I've put together, and I am going to pop that up . So this is going to have a lot of dimensionals on it because I am going to pop this up again. So my final step on this card, I've added the ribbon. My final step is going to be to stamp this thank you going up and down along this edge here. But this stamp, which is from the With All My Heart stamp set as well, has that little flourish and dotted line on the bottom, or that little flower or whatever you want to call it. I just want the thank you. So I have my chocolate chip Stampin' Write marker, and I'm just going to color the portion that I want. So I've got that colored, and I'm just breathing on it, and then I'm just going to stamp it right along that edge there. Okay, so there is my card made with my scraps today. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.